Hello, I am Dr. Hashmi. I'm a consultant psychiatrist. You are watching my first video of the set of 3 videos on depressive disorder. This video is basically what makes us to develop depression. The second video is what happens to us when we are depressed. And the third video is on the management of depression. Now, and this is not enough. I'll continue talking about depression, but it is just the basic framework of the disorder I have given in these 3 videos. Now, what makes us to develop depression? There are a number of factors, but primarily it is we are born as people and our personalities count a lot. Like we are born with a set of genes. That's the nature. The family history of mood disorder, depression or anxiety or even bipolar affective disorder also carries some link to it. So we are born with a set of genes which can make us vulnerable to depression. Then the upbringing part. The first few years of life are very, very important because that's what makes us the way we are. So if we are raised in a secure and nurturing environment where we are supported as a child and there are no adverse events, means there is no concept of absolutely perfect parenting. The word and the phrase which is used is good enough parents. So good enough parenting is fine. Child needs to know that what the normal way of living life is, but as far as you protect children from any adversities and provide them loving, safe, nurturing environment, that is what is expected. Now that develops us as an individual with our personalities. Now once we are developed as an individual and we start growing up, we are at the verge of all forms of stresses from all directions. The first thing is we are always subjected to face some level of stress from our biological processes ongoing in our systems. Then we always have some kind of a psychological stress going on. Even the moments of happiness are related to some degree of stress, like going on a holiday. Wonderful idea. We all enjoy and love to go on holiday, but it comes with a bit of a stress as well. Wedding, another example, moment of absolute happiness, but it comes with the stress as well. So moments of happiness also comes with the stress and we need to recognize that. Then these are the psychological element of it. Then there are social element of it, like living in a society, attempting to manage all the expectations of everybody around us, all the social interactions, friends, marriage, divorce, children, everybody has his different expectations. Everybody is different as a person. How to work with everybody almost constantly in our life, that is the social element of stress. And then the environment. The environmental stress, like we can never be in any perfect environment. We have to compromise. But sometimes environments can create stress and can be an ongoing reason for stress. So we are born with core values, core genes, the nature of us. Then we are raised in an environment which gives the element of nurture around us. That makes us individual, and as an individual we are subject to stresses from every aspect, like biological stress, psychological stress, social stress, environmental stress. Now it actually, all these stresses continue testing us how strong we are and able to deal with the stresses. And sometimes these stresses get on to us. A lot of times I've seen that we don't realize the level of stress we are dealing with, or how quickly we are consuming our psychological energies by dealing with any stress. For example, work-related stress. Sometimes we take work too seriously and continue working for 10, 12 hours a day. We go to bed thinking about work, we wake up thinking about work. The moment this lockdown has affected us to the extent that sometimes we are in front of the computer in the middle of the night working. It is stress. We need to recognize it. We live in a household, we live with families, we live with all the relationships. That brings stress as well as moments of joy. We don't recognize sometimes. Sometimes we just take things too seriously. Then life events. Things happen. Life is subject to events, a collection of events. Now, events happen unexpectedly, out of the blue, suddenly. You wake up in the morning, you see your car tire is flat. It's a life event, technically. It brings a lot of stress, to be very honest. Just a simple thing. So all these life events actually bring stress. And you can think about major stresses when people are hurt. Our loved ones are hurt. Sometimes they are subject to some unforeseen circumstances which affects us. All these life events test us as well. So if we have work-related stresses, if you are living in a household, having a bit of an argument, and something else happens, how much psychological resources we expect we have to deal with all these stresses? Limited, not unlimited. So, in the end of this video, I just wanted to tell you is know yourself, know your level of stress, and when stress increases certain level, recognize it. I recommend traffic light method as the most simplest and the basic method of recognizing your stress. Red, amber, green. Mark your day with the color. Today I had a green day. Today I had amber day. Today I had a red day. You don't really need to identify the reason. Your heart will tell you what type of day you had. Just mark your day with traffic light signal. And if you notice that amber days or red days have started emerging on your calendar, that is where alarm bells start ringing. Look after yourself. Thank you.